to meet me in the middle, virtual today. We are going live from our different squares. We're on Zoom. I'm with Lindsay Pollard. Say something, Lynn.
Hey, welcome everybody. We're getting out and about. We got a special guest here. Go on, Joy.
And we are welcoming to the screen, instead of the table, I'm welcoming to my table, everybody's table, Jordan, Chill City Moore.
What's going on? Peace, peace, peace. How y'all doing, ladies?
I know, we're so excited to have him, and I've just known Jordan a little bit, so I'm doing a fast download of a lot of information, but this guy is amazing. So I'm gonna just let him tell a little bit about himself, like where he's from and all this kind of stuff. And I think I first met Jordan at some event, you know, some movie premiere event or something. Maybe it was Fred Whitlow, probably.
Yeah, it was Fred Whitlow. So I met Miss Joy at Fred Whitlow's event. So that's, you know, much love and much respect to Minister Fred Whitlow.
Oh, yeah.
With his no more dirty radio and no more dirty ink. With that, you know, whole nonprofit, and we had a great time, and we connected after the show, and she was telling me about the show that she had, Meet Me in the Middle. But I am Jordan Chill City Moore. I am a person of many talents, and I don't say that to brag or, you know, boast or nothing like that. I'm a spoken word artist, much more than a spoken word artist. I dive into pop, hip hop, techno, jazz, R&B, G-funk. I do medical research. I am actually in the process of working with multiple sclerosis and finding a way to rebuild the myelin fibers. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with multiple sclerosis and the conditions of multiple sclerosis, but my mother is actually diagnosed with MS. So that's what really got me, you know, heavy into that. So right now I'm working with diet and exercise and finding ways to rebuild that myelin fiber. So with multiple sclerosis, the myelin fibers that the electrical signal transfers through or transfers on top of, you know, to reach other different parts of the body, that starts to become depleted. So with gaps in that myelin fiber, that electrical current doesn't reach that portion of the body. So, you know, a lot of people, they end up going blind, or, you know, they ended up in a wheelchair because their body is not getting that, you know, that signal. So right now we're working with reflexology. We're working with, you know, chiropractors. We're working with dietitians, just to see the different effects and see how we can not only bring energy or that sense of electrical current back to those organs, but at the same time trying to figure out if diet can help rebuild that myelin fiber.
Good grief. You're amazing. Lindsay, say something.
Well, yeah, I'm very active in the community. I was born and raised. Well, I'm originally from Triana, Alabama. A lot of people have no idea about that, but I'm originally from Triana, Alabama. But I was definitely raised here in Huntsville. Went to elementary school all the way through college. So that's from West Maston Lake to Ed White to James Oliver Johnson High School to Alabama A&M University. Yeah. And I'm honored to be a part of the show, man. I'm truly honored.
That is so awesome. I mean, this is my first time meeting you, Jordan, but it's just like, I feel this connection, like we've known each other forever, and you're just like, you're the model of your name, Chill City, you know. So
man, I'm cooling. I'm cooling, and we getting work done with a smile.
So where did Chill City come from? Where'd that come from?
So I'm really big, and this also kind of dives into red Cardinal effect, which I'll get into that as well. Okay. But Chill City came from actually the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible.
I did not know that.
Yes, ma'am. A couple of years ago, I dived real heavy into a few books. Those books were Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, the book of Job, and Revelation.
You dive
pretty
deep.
Ma'am?
I said you dive deep.
Going deep.
Yeah, I did. Especially with Revelations. Anybody know anything about Revelations? That is a very heavy book.
Yes.
That is a heavy book. So I'm real big into symbolism and, the underlying meaning of things.
Yeah.
And what I got from a whole synopsis of, those several books is everything has a time and everything has a season. There's a lot of things that we can't control. Just as people, there's a lot of things that we can control. Now, on the things that you can control, of course, you do what you can. But on the things that you can't control, stressing about it is not about to help the situation any. If anything, it's going to make the situation worse because you're not thinking clearly. You're not moving in a wise manner because you're so flustered or, you just frantic all over the place. So Chill City, of course, chill being just, stay mellow, keep a level head. And the word city is more like a universal thing, so have a chill demeanor about you, not just saying you got to say, forget everything, what's going to happen is going to happen. Although that may be true to a certain extent, always keep your wits about you. Always, be looking for the message that God is sending you. So that way you can navigate wisely through any given situation. And that's really what, Chill City represents. And a lot of people, and I want to reiterate this. Chill City is not just a name that I took on as an artist, but it's more like a mantra, like Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, which is like a good vibes. It's a mantra rather than just the artist name.
Right.
Yeah. Good. Great. I mean, that's like a whole load of stuff right there. That's like so good. Okay, you said the chill. I'm taking notes just so you know.
Yeah, and we both
level head and city. Did you say universal community? What'd you say about city?
Yes, ma'am. So city is more or less universal. You can take that from a city standpoint. You can take that from a neighborhood standpoint. You can take that just from a universe that you have within yourself. You control that. You control that. We control what happens out here as a community. We control what happens out here as a nation, as humans on this planet. So the chill is, keeping that calm demeanor, and city is correlating with that. With, you control if it's chill or not. You control if you're keeping a level head or not, as a person, as a community, as a neighborhood, as a nation.
Okay, so where did Red Cardinal Effect, where'd that name come from?
So, same aspect. I'm, and some people may call me weird. I'm real big on animal symbolism. I'm huge on that. And a couple of years ago, I was having, and this is not to get a, no sap story or nothing like that. I was just saying I was going through a rough time a couple of years ago. And every morning, and I take it as divine intervention, but every morning, there would be at least 3 red cardinals that would come to my window every morning, every single morning. So much that I actually learned how to imitate their call to one another. So every morning, I would have my window up and I would do that same call, and it was just so relaxing. But I actually looked at the meaning of a red cardinal, red symbolizing power. But more than that, it's almost like a hinge. Like I put it in this analogy. If you look at a door is really nothing without the hinges. With those hinges, a door can swing back and forth to let people in, to keep things out. And that's really what I took away from the red cardinal, is that, Jordan, you can be a bridge between yourself and your community, or even past just your community, take it to a worldwide location. And that's, where I kind of start implementing a lot of things under that umbrella. So with Red Cardinal Effect, I dive into music. Music is a universal language. If it's one thing that I know for sure that people will come together over, is music. Music is definitely that key element. Not only that, but medical research. I'm real big on people getting treated fairly, which is why I do a lot of work that I do, which is why I do a lot of music that I do. And, holistically, I'm real big on the natural remedy of things. I'm not one of those people that my first suggestion is not going to be, go take a pill. Now, granted, there are some things that, hey, it is what it is. This is actually beneficial for you. You might need to take that. But I look at it to where pills can oftentimes create a domino effect. So you'll get on this type of pill and, next thing you know, it causes these symptoms. Well, to get rid of those symptoms, guess what you're going to need now? You're going to need another pill. And then so on and so on and so So that's really where I, just start implementing things up under that Red Cardinal Effect umbrella, which is music entertainment, digital marketing, holistic medical research, publishing, and, my community activist work.
Okay. Wow, that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a short break because we're gonna start our second segment because we hit our 10-minute mark. That went fast, didn't it?
I know, right?
And then when we come back, I want you to go back into the Red Cardinal, and I want you to do how it sounds because I want to hear how that sounds.
All right,
Okay.
everybody be watching for us. We'll be back with Jordan. She'll see more. See you next time.